What was supposed to be the next big thing, but totally flopped. Google Plus was supposed to be the answer to Facebook. From what I've gathered in this thread, Google threw a lot of shit to see if it would stick LMAO. Not entirely relevant, but I liked the trend where everybody wanted the smallest cell phone possible. For 20 years cell phones got smaller and smaller, often being the main selling point of the phone. Then all of a sudden you could watch videos on your phone, and almost overnight the trend reversed to larger is better. Google Wave. It was supposed to replace email with a more collaborative approach. Essentially it was like a dynamically created discussion board you'd share with select people, and you could have a more readable discussion than one with a bunch of forwards and CCs and the like. I thought it was a good idea, but it flopped big time and Google got rid of it after a few years. Airship travel. These were the next awesome way to travel long distances. In fact, the spire on top of the Empire State Building was meant as an anchoring point for airships. The Hindenburg kind of put a damper on it, though. The Segway. It was supposed to change the way everyone lived. The invention of the century or something like that. A really big deal. Segways were supposed to revolutionize travel and replace the automobile. Now they're just used for guided tours for dorks in tourist traps. The Dark Universe, Cinematic Universe, starting with 2017's The Mummy. That fake fat they put in chips in the 90s that made everyone poop their pants. The Panama Papers. This one might be a bit obscure just because I've only ever met one other person familiar with it, but Google's Project Era modular smartphone was looking like it could have been the end-all be-all of smartphones. Based off the PhoneBlock's idea of having a Lego-like hot-swappable module phone, the idea was that you could switch out any components of the phone on the fly. Camera, fingerprint scanner, even different quality screens. Conceptually, it really looked like it could take over the phone market, as it would lead to people not having to buy whole new phones anymore, but rather replacement or upgraded parts to a phone they already liked, thereby reducing costs and increasing utility. You don't want a phone with 5 cameras that inflate the cost unnecessarily. Just buy a 1-camera module. You want a 1440p Super AMOLED screen to replace your 720p regular screen? Buy one and swap it in. However, like many Google projects, it died off for myriad reasons, and the long-standing era of $1,000 smartphone slabs lived on. Hoverboards? I remember in a span of 3 months everyone had them and showed them off, and then they just disappeared. At the time, video calling with your phone completely flopped because 3G couldn't support it. There was so much advertising about this thing that was meant to be huge, but the tech really didn't work yet. But it did blow up later on with 4G, better phones, Wi-Fi in more public spaces. My friend who studies medicine had to install Second Life about 2 years ago for a class meeting. I don't get why they couldn't have used Skype, but okay. HD DVD. Still remember half the movies being blue and the others red. Ouya and microconsoles in general. Amazon's shopping buttons. They pushed really hard for those and I never saw the point. Asbestos. Technically it was a hit. Right until it flopped when people figured out the whole inhaling rock fibers is not healthy thing. Soap shoes. These were like normal shoes, but you could grind on rails with them via an indent in the sole. If you heard of these things from somewhere that wasn't Sonic Adventure 2, please tell me where. And please tell me where I can buy a pair. Windows phones. Microsoft was so confident they would bury the competition that they had a weird funeral procession for the iPhone. Google Plus was supposed to be the new Facebook but bigger or something, but disappeared pretty quickly. Man, I remember as a kid seeing the Ninja Turtles and Dick Tracy use video comms and thinking it was so cool and wanting one for myself, and now if someone FaceTimes me I have a panic attack. Star Wars: The Old Republic was supposed to be the World of Warcraft killer. It was honestly a good game, but they botched it on launch by having too many servers, leaving them all feeling vastly underpopulated, making what little endgame content there was worthless since you couldn't find groups to do it with. Laser discs the size of records. Hydrogen cars were a promising new form of motorized vehicle. They were supposed to be incredibly good for the environment, emitting only water as the exhaust. They exist, but not like how some people imagined. I was a pretty big hydrogen car believer at the time. There are some hydrogen stations, but mostly centered around California. Thing is that the hydrogen is quite expensive and not very efficient compared to smaller engines, hybrids, and EVs. The hydrogen is also somewhat inefficient to produce, store, and distribute as well. You can actually get a hydrogen car though, they're out there. The Toyota Mirai is a really good example. Out of all hydrogen cars, that one is definitely most popular. In fact, Toyota pays for $15,000 worth of hydrogen in your first few years of ownership since it's so expensive. This means that for your first 3-ish years of owning one, you might not have to pay a penny in fuel. As you can see, I'm still a hydrogen advocate. Don't expect to be able to take it very far from your nearest hydrogen station though. Quadraphonic entertainment systems in the early 1970s were supposed to replace stereophonic systems. Now they are chiefly remembered for inspiring the name of The Who's second rock opera. Asterisk Google, Aardvark, search engine. Asterisk, Google Base. Asterisk Google, Biba Pay. Asterisk, Google Blog Search. Asterisk, Google Building Maker. Asterisk, Google Buzz. Asterisk, Google Checkout. Asterisk, Google Code Search. Asterisk, Google Directory. Asterisk, Google Express. Asterisk, Google Fast Flip. Asterisk, Google Flu Trends. Asterisk, Google Friend Connect. Asterisk, Google Goggles. Asterisk, Goog 411. Asterisk, Google Answers. Asterisk, Google Gesture Search. Asterisk, Google Trips. Asterisk, Google Plus. Asterisk, Google Helpouts. Asterisk, iGoogle. Asterisk, Google Image Labeler. Asterisk, Google Image Swirl. Asterisk, Inbox by Gmail. Asterisk, Google Insights for Search. Asterisk, Knoll. Asterisk, Google Labs. Asterisk, Google Latitude. Asterisk, Google Lively. Asterisk, Google Mashup Editor. Asterisk, Google Meebo. Asterisk, Google Moderator. Asterisk, Google News and Weather. Asterisk, Google Notebook. Asterisk, Google Offers. Asterisk, Orkut. Asterisk, Google Pay Send. Asterisk, Picasa. Asterisk, Picnic. Asterisk, Google Questions and Answers. Asterisk, San Francisco Digital Inclusion Strategy. Asterisk, San Francisco Municipal Wireless. Asterisk, Google Schemer. Asterisk, Google Search Wiki. Asterisk, Google SideWiki. Asterisk, Google Spaces. Asterisk, Google Squared. Asterisk, Google Sync. Asterisk, Google Translator Toolkit. Asterisk, Google URL Shortener. Asterisk, Google Video. Asterisk, Google Wave. You guys remember the Fire Festival disaster? The murder hornets everybody just kinda forgot about M. The Divergent series. It was supposed to kinda have a Hunger Games concept and all and try to be a replacement. The last 2 movies ended up being so unwatchable. The Giver. Book was great, movie was terrible. It was almost nothing like the book, and if you read the book, then this movie will make you mad. Jonas is supposed to be 11, turning 12 at the ceremony of 12. Instead, they cast a motherfucking 25-year-old to play a 12-year-old, so they bumped up Jonas's age to 16, which was dumb. The movie also got Asher and Fiona's assignments wrong. Rosemary didn't even appear in the book. Didn't she apply for release 5 weeks after receiving her assignment and was never seen or heard from again? Rosemary and almost everyone else was supposed to be 12, but they were played by grown-ass adults, so their ages got bumped up, which was dumb. If you're gonna be in charge of adapting a novel into a movie, then please, actually read the book, don't just skim through it. I'm reading this book again in class, and that means, yep. I'll have to watch this movie again. 3D TV. I had a friend in high school who was preparing to go to film school. She swore up and down that 3D TV was the way of the future and one day all movies and TV shows would be in 3D. The European Super League. The US version of Coupling. It was peddled hard by NBC to be the next Friends when that show ended. IIRC, there was interviews with the cast and they were already musing about the show going into multiple seasons. There was big buzz since it was such a hit in the UK. It lasted 4 episodes. We Work/We Live. A classic case of something that was a good idea and actually at the right time, but was made to flop by being run into the ground by an unbalanced leader who was right about the ideas being timely and useful, but completely overselling it and taking a bunch of salivating venture capitalists down a primrose path. It also didn't help that so much of it was really a sham and almost a Ponzi scheme. It's not always about being the wrong idea or even the right idea at the wrong time, sometimes it's just lead by the wrong person. Solar freakin' roadways. Whatever happened to those curved televisions? I remember seeing one on an advert a few years back but haven't seen or heard about them since. Second Life. In the beginning companies even bought real estate in there to allow people to visit them. I love how half the things in this thread is from Google. The Segway. Go back and look at the press at the time. You would have thought they were reinventing the wheel. The 2010 live-action Avatar, The Last Airbender movie. Mixer, Microsoft's Twitch. Failed spectacularly. High frame rate 3D. Peter Jackson pushed so hard for it with the first Hobbit movie, saying it was going to revolutionize the movie experience. Instead it made the CGI look like video game quality graphics and it made everyone look like they were moving too fast to be real. Might be showing my age but... Zima.